everybody. Welcome back again to the KSR YouTube channel. We are at Road Atlanta. Trans Am 2021, race number 2. This is our first practice session of the weekend. The day got delayed because of a lot of cold, wet weather this morning. We are here for trying to run for a championship again. Waiting for Lee to come by for his first lap. Here we are. Alright, so that starts our weekend. Follow along and see how we do. Right now by 2 seconds. Alright, so we ended up fastest in that session for our class. A little bit of a surprise because we had old tires on the car. Maybe everybody did for the first session of the weekend. So we'll go look through the data, see if we can do some things to make some improvements. Get ready for our afternoon session.
Fastest driver in Super GT.
Alright, so session 2.
Reigning champion.
Made a few small changes to the car. Didn't really go crazy. Here comes the TA cars. As Boris said, in the green car, Tommy Dreesy was in the white Camaro, the red, white, and blue one. So we're towards the back of the group, just because we let all the TA cars go in front of us. They're really fast, big horsepower, really light cars. Here we go. So I should have some onboard video to show you this time. We had some data problems again. So we found out we had a corrupt SD card. We used the same one from Sebring to try it again. And now we tried to drive around the paddock with a different SD card and it worked perfect. So hopefully we're about to go to some in-car video right now. Trans Am. So this weather stuff is kind of crazy again. It was supposed to be raining today, but now that's been delayed back till tomorrow. So we're trying to figure all this out and get prepared for a race tomorrow that may have rain with it. We do have some data here from in the rain a couple years ago, but things are a little bit different. Anyways, we're ready to go out and give this session a try. We're still on our old tires. We're bedding in some new brake pads so that the car will be perfect for qualifying later this afternoon. But I'm gonna give you a walk down of everybody that's here, and then we'll go to the in-car when Lee gets on track.
Yeah, that one didn't look good.
It's Boris said in the bright green and blue car. We got Tommy Dreesy, the movie producer, in the Lucas Slick Mist car. David Pinterick, who we've raced with in the Viper series for a while. So this yellow Corvette is in our class. Another real good looking car. This Mustang is in our class.
Dude, I watch a channel.
Thank you, man. The Porsches in our, both these Porsches are in our class. Adam Andretti is in the blue ECC car. Yeah, we won't talk about that guy. Chris Dyson, winner Sebring. He is a beast. His team car. Amy Ruman in this car. This Mustang is in our class. Lou Gigliotti, he's in our class. The Viper, woo! Justin Martin also races in some NASCAR stuff. And Ernie Francis Jr. So Ernie's a multi-time champion in the lower classes, and now he's moved up into the higher classes of Trans Am. Probably can't even hear me, but we're also running with the F4 series this weekend, which is an open wheel. They just finished up their race, and now it's our turn to get on track. So as we've been waiting to get released onto the track, they were cleaning up an oil mess from the previous race. It started raining. I don't know if you can see the water on the lens. So we're still gonna send the car out on the slicks. The rain tires that we use are for like a super wet track. So there's not really any kind of like middle ground really. And we want to save our reins for the race, and since we're just bedding in brakes, I think we're going to be all right. We'll find out. Good morning again, everyone. Back at Road Atlanta. And what? Are you in the way?
As soon as he started recording.
Of course he's got to do it when we get recording. Anyways, we're at Road Atlanta. It's race day, and it's about to flood. So I don't know if it shows up on camera, but we're that little blue dot. Big storm coming. And they've warned us that there's going to be wind, so we threw all the tent down. We put the rain setup in the car, put the rain tires on it, and we're trying to get our slicks to pit road because we think it's going to dry up midway through the race, so we're going to be swapping our tires during the race. Whew. It's about to be really, really crazy. This ought to be a very interesting race for us.
I would say just take them two at a time.
We are qualified third, but rain changes everything because our car has no traction control. The ABS is not great for rain racing. Some of the other cars in our class are better per pep. They've got traction control, they've got yaw control, they've got really good ABS systems like motorsport ABS systems that are adjustable. We don't have all that fancy stuff yet. We're talking about doing it, but here we go. All right guys, so as you can see, it is raining and we are starting. It came a real heavy rain. Track is soaked. It's still light raining. If you didn't know, rain tires are really only for when it's really raining, as they're designed to stay sticky without getting nearly as hot. You get the tire pressure gauge?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. What about the little air pump? Okay, we got the air pump.
All right.
So can we go this way?
Yeah.
So when it comes to, if the track dries, the rain tires are going to be slick and gooey and throwing chunks off of them, and not what we need. So we've got to go pull to grid. Oh boy. Because Road Atlanta has a quiet hour where the cars cannot be cranked. So we've got rain, we've got quiet hour, all this stuff we're dealing with. We got to get to the grid, get this car on track. Well, everybody, we had a wreck on the first lap, and then they red flagged the race to clean up the wreck because I guess there was debris all over the track, back on the back of the track. We're back rolling again. We're coming to green this time by. The track is now drying. I forgot to put the memory card in the car, so I won't have in-car video for the race. Yeah, not happy about that. We are about to come to green again. Pace car is in. Green, 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 green. Do your thing. so we got all loaded up. Car's all filthy. We ended up 7th. Here's the damage we got during the little wall contact. Little nick on the wing. So normally you don't crash in turn 12 at Road Atlanta and come away with a car that you can still race another day. It's a super high speed, like bad corner to have a problem in. But we got lucky. Not the best possible scenario that we could have had. You can see she's all filthy from, like a lot of this is the race. You see how the water, I don't know if it'll show up on video or not, but how the water and all the dirt streaks down the car. All the big clumps are from the off at the end of the race. But like I said, that's going to wrap us up for Road Atlanta. See you guys in the next one.